fair, I mean, Datuk Seri Najib went through the legal process and is now in prison. But every right of every citizen who is been convicted to appeal to the king. I used to sit in the Padres board as minister in charge of Kuala Lumpur. Now is being held by someone else. But of course the king, as a constitutional monarch, consults the Attorney General, the Prime Minister, and many. And he is of course the bastion and to uphold the Constitution and the rule of law. And all these considerations I have taken into account, and then the king, after listening to the board, finally decided to reduce the sentence by 50%, which means in 2028. Now, if 50 million ringgit is paid, then he will be released in 2028, August. But if it's not paid, then it will be extended another year to 2029. Now, having said that, there's ongoing case in court through a judicial process independently, has to continue. At the same time, Datuk Seri Najib has every right to again appeal to the new king. So I think the process has to be respected, is beyond the Prime Minister of the government. And I respect the decision of the king, the then king. Now from the first we have a new king. Yeah. So whatever one feels, of course, is very political. Some support, some don't. But they cannot ignore the fact that you must respect the right of anyone convicted to appeal to the Padres board. Now, the Padres board has made a decision. If one is satisfied, it's fair. If he's not satisfied, he or she still have the avenue to appeal at a later stage.
So what is PMX saying? Padres board's decision was fair. So kalau Padres board decision is kurang 50% and kurang 76% on fine, so maknanya the courts, the Malaysian courts was unfair lah ya. Maknanya you buy into the narrative of Najib that they were unfair and excessive. Is that what it is? So now, what about all yang curi RM77 masuk jail 7 tahun tu? Also unfair. So what is the Padres board going to do for that guy? Ibu yang curi Milo tu masuk 14 bulan jail. Milo saja. A tiny fraction of 42 million. Itu fair. So what are you going to do about that? So Padres board is fair. So Padres board is fair. Padres board commute the sentence 50% and 76% for fine. Maknanya the High Court, the Appeals Court, the Federal Court is unfair, overzealous. Apa Anwar Ibrahim kata? Is that what you're saying? Answer the question. So to me, cukup-cukup lah nak kencing kat rakyat. Even kalau your own supporter pun rasa you kencing, dan memang Maharaja kencing lah. Faham tak? Enough lah. You advise, now you admit you are the one who advise Agong. Agong dengar cerita you, and then decide to bagi 50%. Nak boleh kata kepala Agong, tapi you got to take more of the blame kan? So maknanya what you just said, that you guys discussed, you didn't even get the rakyat punya referendum on how many percentage of us agree to any commutation of Najib punya sentence. Kita yang terkesan sampai sekarang, and for many generations to come, even after we die, kita punya anak-beranak akan terkesan because of hutang-hutang negara. Whatever Najib dah sakau from kita is way more than that 210 million. All the other cases yang pending, 2.6 juta dia ambil semua tu, 2.6 billion yang dia ambil. The case is ongoing. Kalau benda tu tak lekat, tenang, he gets away with that money laughing. You bagi balik 160 juta kepada pencuri yang sakau duit kita, when the money is supposed to come back to our office, to our coffers, and you say that is fair, pardon board is fair, you kata lah, you can say that sampai time when you meet your maker, you go and tell Allah. Bila rakyat semua berdoa against kezaliman of what this kerajaan and pardon board decide, you jawab ke Allah, no Allah, we were fair. Rakyat yang tak reti, tak sedar diri, rakyat yang unreasonable and overzealous, mahkamah yang salah buat lebih-lebih kat Najib, tak patut. So now Agong dan Pardon Board bagi fair. Itu maksud dia lah kan. So I tak tahu lah what kind of a warp logic it is, tapi obviously politicians will say the darndest thing lah to save their ass. Wow, Anwar punya speech to try to mitigate PMX never thought this day would come lah. Kita buka cerita pula ya, Najib berhak meminta pengampunan. Itu ikut undang-undang, semua orang berhak. Now let me ask you one question. Ada siapa-siapa petikaikan ke dia boleh minta permohonan, dia boleh mohon untuk pengampunan? Anybody can minta. You also could minta for your sodomy case dulu. Siapa pun tak petikai tu, siapa pun tak komplain pasal tu. Okay, so sekarang ni Agong Pardon Board kena pertimbangkan, kena proses semua. Siapa pun tak question. Kalau orang apply, kena proses, tak salah. Kalau dia apply lagi sekali pun proses. Tapi now I want to ask you, the queue macam mana? Macam mana some people punya pardon proses buat sampai 10 term pun tak dengar lagi? Macam mana Najib dah short punya period sampai just before Agong pergi, dia punya case boleh dengar? So sekarang ni ada potong queue ke? Ada VIP queue ke? Tolong cerita Sat. This is matter of law kan? Matter of justice kan? You kata Agong kena masuk, dia kena buat penilaian, dia kena uphold constitution. You talk about constitution. Dia kena jaga perlembagaan. Okay, Agong kena jaga perlembagaan. What does perlembagaan says? Take a look at perlembagaan. Bukankah perlembagaan kata we are all equal under the law? How come some are more equal than the other? Kenapa Najib boleh, dia punya case boleh bincang dulu? Kenapa Najib dia punya sentence boleh setengah? Dia punya discount on hutang, fine dia boleh discount sampai 76%. Ada tak orang lain yang discount sampai 76% dengan discount 50%? Ada tak ada? Yes or no? Kan Najib lain. So maknanya tak semua equal under the law lah kan? Najib is more equal than others lah kan? So Agong jaga constitution apa? You support Agong jaga which part of constitution? So and now you mengaku that kita cerita semua UAG semualah. You cerita Agong dengar, and based on apa Agong dengar, Agong decided to give 50% and 76%. So apa yang you discuss? Apa Najib punya grounds of appeal, and what is it that you spoke and you advise? Because after all, Agong takes the advice from the Pardon Board kan? So you guys constitute the Pardon Board kan? And you discuss semua, and what you are trying to imply is that you all made a collective decision kan? Yes, I'm not blaming Agong ke you ke siapa, any personal person, tak. To me, hampa semua lah. All of you made a decision, and nobody is questioning the legitimacy and the legality of the constitutional provision. Memang Agong ada hak under constitution, tetapi whatever hak yang dia implement, just as you ada hak and kuasa sebagai Perdana Menteri, we expect you Muslims to be judicious in exercising whatever rights you have under the law or the constitution. So therefore, I am not questioning Agong punya prerogative to maafkan siapa-siapa dia nak. Dia kalau nak pardon Najib fully pun dia boleh. I'm not questioning that, itu hak dia. I'm asking the morality of your indiscretion. Moral kah? Betul kah you buat? Apa yang adil dan tak adil? You kata judges punya decision tak adil. 42 juta tu yang dia proven to have sakau, the law kata 5 kali ganda. Itu denda dia 210 juta. So now when you say Padans Board is fair for reducing it to 50, 50 is not even satu kali ganda. 50 is just 8 juta more than 42 million. And itu berapa lama dah disimpan tu? Interest alone dah berapa dah? Berapa tahun dah? So, interest kerajaan bayar berapa sehari-hari? Bermilion-milion kan 1MDB interest. Siapa kena tanggung? Rakyat juga kena kan, through taxes, removal of subsidies, potong sini, potong sana, all the cutbacks. We have to bite the bullet. Betul tak? So we are paying that interest. Tapi bila you decide to give concession to Najib, you tak consider interest factor. So you reduce to 50 juta. Interest pun tak lepas tu bayar tau, that extra 8 million. Faham tak berapa tahun dah? So you reduce, you dah tak ikut undang-undang. Undang-undang kata 5 kali ganda. So when you say Padans Board is fair, you are saying that undang-undang is not fair. You are saying that kali 5 is salah. Tapi yet kali 5 applies to Syed Saddiq, itu boleh pula. Kenapa Syed Saddiq 1 juta saya ambil, kali 5 dia kena bayar 5 juta? Why? And kalau tak, dia kena buat jail term way longer than Najib punya 1 year. Dia 5 juta je. Kalau tak bayar 5 juta, berapa tahun tambah? Tanyalah kan. Syed Saddiq kalau tak bayar 5 juta, berapa tahun dia punya prison tambah? Najib kalau tak bayar 5 juta, 50 juta, tambah 1 tahun. So you decided to be more fair than the law. You decided to be more fair than the courts. So court dengan the law is unfair, you guys are fair. Now please be fair then to every other person who is deserving of pardon. Siapa yang apply, pasal apa you pilih Najib and not? Najib yang buat naya pada semua orang, mostly paling teruk negara because of Najib. Not because perempuan curi Milo, not because of pendudukatan curi RM77. Bukan mereka. RM77 kalau dia kena curi to feed family, I will give him RM100. I will bagi dia, tolong dia. Perempuan kau nak bagi makan anak dia, Milo kena beli. Kalau I tahu dia minta kat I beli dia satu dozen tin Milo, I bagi kat dia untuk dia feed anak dia. We can all do that. Ramai Malaysians will enjoin me to do this. Tapi dia masuk jail pasal dia curi. Principles kanon. Judges apply the law. I don't see any pardon, royal pardon coming their way. Tapi bila high profile punya case, cepat 160 juta bagi balik. So, apa yang fair? How is it fair? How is it fairer than the court? You just reduce the court punya sentencing. You just reduce whatever that's prescribed under law, which is kali 5. The court did not even come up with that figure of 210 million. The court merely tekan kalkulator je. 42 multiply by 5, kalkulator tulis 210 million. That's it. Tak ada judge buat 211 million ke ataupun round up to 200 million ke. Tak, exactly 210 million. That is the law. Judge tak ada discretion pun dia. Tapi the law pun Padans Board decide to commute kan. Decide to reduce to 50 juta. And you say Padans Board decision is fair. Fair to whom? Fair to whom? Fair to Najib? Fair to the rakyat? Fair to you staying in power? Jawab. We are not fools. Do not treat us like a fool, because as long as you continue speaking to us like we are fools, I will make a fool of those leaders who say the darndest things. I will call a spade and I will strip you bare. Dah, enough. Desist from lying. Own up. And now you fikir macam mana you nak make amends. How you can undo that? Can the Agong undo whatever idiosyncrasy that you've agreed to? Jawab that. Because as far as rakyat is concerned, on behalf of me, on behalf of all my B40, M40, T20 brethren in this country, I tak puas hati. Kita tertekan, you buat naya pada kita semua. The suffering, especially of the B40s, is immeasurable. And that 160 that's supposed to come their way is now not coming their way, went back to the thief, with you guys being complicit with the thieves. So being complicit with the thief, bagi balik apa undang-undang dah peruntukkan. You kata you lebih adil, therefore undang-undang dengan mahkamah yang tak adil. and therefore you bagi balik duit pada dia, and you call that fair. If you think it's fair, good luck to you. Like I said, answer to your maker, and you should know your conscience. Let your conscience guide you, if you even have one. Assalamualaikum.
If you have any interesting ideas that can help build a better Malaysia, please put them in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. The subscription is free. You don't have to pay money. And we don't, YouTube doesn't give us your information. So there's no list of subscribers. I just know the number of subscribers, but no information about who the subscribers are. And we are not monetized, so there's no advertisements. When you click on our videos, you straight away watch our videos. You don't have to see annoying ads. Anyway, now please subscribe if you haven't done so, and please share our videos far and wide. Terima kasih. Wassalam.
If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos.